you have a Capital One bank account, pay attention. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is suing Capital One. Hi, I'm Jim, a financial educator at wildhacks.com. Follow me and I'll help you sound smarter than your friends. If you had a Capital One 360 savings account, turns out your interest rate was much lower than people that had a Capital One 360 performance savings account. I had an ING Direct account, and when Capital One purchased them, my savings account became the 360 savings account. I wrote about it on my blog back in December of 2019. I discovered that there was a 360 performance savings account that earned double the interest rate back then. I didn't think anything nefarious was going on. Honestly, I thought they were just sloppy. I thought the old people that were being acquired were not getting the best interest rates, and that Capital One wasn't, hiding it. They just were not being upfront about it. As it turns out, what I attributed to sloppiness, CFPB thinks it was more malice. They thought that Capital One was just not telling existing customers that had the 360 savings account, which was getting, at the time that I wrote about it, 0.8%, when others were getting twice as much or more. The CFPB thinks that they just weren't advertising the higher rates. They were not letting their customers know. And in essence, they weren't. They didn't tell me about it. I had to discover it on my own. But they were thinking that Capital One was intentionally hiding it from existing customers. On one hand, I think, is a bank going to be that evil? I don't know. And then you look at the dollar amount, and it's $2 billion in interest payments. And I don't know if they're evil, but banks certainly want to make money. And whether you want to call it greed or not, $2 billion, that's a lot of dollars. The announcement of the CFPB suing Capital One just came out, so we'll see what happens. But I suspect this is the first step in a class action lawsuit. So if you're a Capital One customer, keep on the lookout for that. I'll continue to follow this story because I personally am involved, because I still have a Capital One bank account, and I just want to know what happens. And if you do too, give me a follow and I'll keep you up to date. Talk to you soon.